all of a sudden, your fucking money's tied up for a year and a half. You don't think about that. You know, I didn't think about that. I thought it was, oh, yeah, go buy all these dogs, and they're going to have their heats, and I'm going to throw some sperm on them, and they're going to make me puppies that are going to make me a millionaire. That was my mindset that I had. I was wrong. I learned, bro. This game humbled me, and it humbled me quick. It humbled me quick. And then I began to love it, man. Like, I fell in love with this shit. Like I told you guys when I met you and your boys in Vegas, I fell in love with this shit, bro. It changed my life. Dogs changed my life. I was miserable making, I'll say it openly, I was making $350,000 a year for like 9 years plus. No, 7 years in a sales career where I was miserable. I got into this and I lost a whole shit ton of money, liquidated my 401k, and even then, something in my gut said, stick around. Don't go back to what you don't like. Stick around. Give it another shot. Go do a couple of side hustles, like legal side hustles. I don't do illegal shit. Legal side, go do things that you're not comfortable with. Go get that bread to get you by, and you're going to make it. Like something in my head, something in my gut told me that. And I stuck around, and it was fine. I would have bought a badass mare. Yeah, dude, but look, Joel the barber, it's really easy to say that. But when you're a brand new breeder, if you go invest $120,000 into a male dog and you have no clientele for it, what's going to happen? What if no one wants to use your dog? What if you have the most desirable DNA, but you're not a desirable breeder? No one trusts you. No one deals with you. No one wants to. No one wants to transact with you. I didn't get into this steadily until I was 3 years into this game. Me personally. I waited 3 years until I had sold a couple of puppies. I had a decent reputation. I understood how semen worked, semen collections, extending, freight accounts with airports, same-day shipping. Sold you a dream, just my opinion. That's why Joe the Barber, what if the dog? Yeah, look, there's a lot of variables. But I'll say this. If I was giving advice to a brand new breeder, I wouldn't advise getting a stud first. Not even if it's the most top-tier DNA or the most top-tier structure, unless you're going to co-own it with a breeder that's going to sell it to you and they're going to mentor you through the process. Fine. And if they're actually willing to do that. But I would start with females. 100%. I would, dude, so look, the first time around, I fucked up, right? I invested all that money, 170K, all in. Then the second time they all took. Once I sold all those puppies, you want to know what I did? I took that money, which was a lot more than 170 grand, and I started buying adult females. And all of the females that I had bred at first, I sold them all on cones. All those 8 or 9, I can't even remember, 6 or 7 females that I had, I sold them all on cones. And I sold them all on cones for what I paid for them. You know what I mean? I got a little more smart with the game, and that's just how it went for me. This is how I did it. I'm not saying that this is how everyone has to do it, but if you're gonna get in this game and you want a cheat code, invest into adult females. Do your homework. Make sure they're, if they have health panels, fantastic. If they don't, you're gonna take that risk. Make sure you have a vision for that female. What stud are you gonna run to? Try to envision in your head, if I run this female to this stud, I'm going to produce this puppy. If I produce this type of puppy, what's my market for it? Are they going to pay me what I want? Are they going to pay me what I'm invested into this breeding for? Or am I going to go fuck off a whole bunch of money again? All right? Like, ask yourself all these questions. Look, structure, I love structure, bro. If you go look at my page, I have a little bit of both. I wouldn't call myself a structure breeder. I wouldn't call myself necessarily just a DNA breeder. I like to dabble in that line in between. I like the splash of color. But I do like the no face, no case, no fucking neck, the correct top line, the nice thick fucking rears, the little stubby fronts. I don't like the bows personally. I'm not a big bow guy. But hey, if my dogs have it, I'll embrace it. You know what I mean? Let me read some of these comments. I got 6 females, 3 boys, first litter. There you go, man. Congrats. Structure and DNA and pull. Yep. Structure, DNA, pull up. Yep. All of this is true.
Yeah, that's one thing. I was watching Brody, the one that's throwing the festival. He's been in the game for like 5 years, but he pretty much said that his program took like 5 years because he was doing it selectively. He was selective breeding to get exactly what he envisioned to be different and to stand out. Because you just get a dog and want to breed it, it's not going to work.
Hey, private stock. I agree, bro. That's happened to me. Look, I've been pretty blessed. I've never dealt with pyometra myself, but I have had a lot of dogs, that I've co-owned with people that have had pyometra, like at their homes with them for whatever XYZ reason, and then they have to Pyometra is like an infection that happens within the female that could fuck up her reproductive organs. Like, look, they could either die, or they could survive. Sometimes if they survive, the reproductive organs have to basically get removed from the dog because they become like septic. They become infected. Look, private stock. I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. The name of the game is we're in dogs. Dogs are living organisms. A male or female, she could go wrong with either. Adult or puppy, she could go wrong with either. That is the risk that we take, that we assume by being breeders. We assume that shit like that can go wrong. Um, yeah, and private stock. I like your dogs a lot. We've met a couple times. We've met at August. I don't know if you remember me. We've met a couple times at August. At August reproductive clinic. But yeah, man. And again, whether anyone's been breeding for 1 year or 25 years, no one is exempt from losses, bro. No one is exempt from losses in dogs.
A quick question on your new stud. I've never seen anything like that. Is that is that I don't know if it was you that was telling me in Vegas or somebody was telling me something about China.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it's something about China,
Yeah.
bro. Where like,
what about it?
They pay more over there. Like they have like a lot of different like crazier type looking.
So China, bro, China's just really good at cooking up whatever they're chasing. Like they became like the standard for, or a lot of the, I don't want to say things. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but China definitely pioneered like the meanies. I don't believe in meanies or any of that shit. There's just dogs that are more compact than others. That's all there is. There is no meanie nano Frenchie, right? But they're just Frenchies that are not made equal. China was, I think, one of the first ones to start popping out these little fucking tiny ass cream dogs. And then, they started cooking up super high DNA into these small frames. Now they came up with, Velvet's been, I don't want to say that they pioneered it, but they've been perfecting it over there for the last 2, 3, 4 years. So Velvet, the Velvet Code is a dog that I imported from China, from this, myself and the guy that were on the live, Lord Joe Anthony. We have Velvet studs that we bought from the same guy in China, Charlie. And Velvet is like the coat right above hairless, bro. It feels like a horse. They call it the horse coat. When you pet them, it feels like you're petting a horse. When you look at their head, it looks like half their head is kind of baldish, kind of not, kind of velvety, kind of smooth. It's a really unique, rare coat that's starting to pop off in the United States, bro. And that's why I got into it. And I got into it because I own a whole bunch of females that I could cook that private stock. I just accepted you. That I could cook whatever my vision is into the dog, like into the breeding is what I'm saying.
So some of them come out Velvet.
What's good, private stock?
What's good,
Not much,
boss?
man.
I'm just chiming in on the topic, bro. That's a good topic that you're talking about, bro. And you're really giving them free game because everybody else sells them dreams. Oh, you're gonna come in the game, you're gonna make money. It's not how it
I mean,
works.
you can make a lot of money,
You can. Don't get it
but
twisted.
you're gonna have to
But you gotta
invest
be
today.
ready. You gotta be ready to go along what comes with it. The first couple of litters, they might go good, but the two after that might go horribly
Dude,
wrong.
hey, you could have, look, you've been breeding for 12 years. You could have 4 years of everything going perfect. The next 8 years, everything could go wrong.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I still take
Yeah.
losses, man. I still take losses. I got a female that I'm dealing with pyometra right now, and it's my
Fuck,
first
man.
time ever
Hey, is your female
dealing with
fine?
it.
Is she good or no?
Yeah, she's good. She's back to eating and everything, and she's releasing just everything. But man, it was like a massacre, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was ugly, and
By the way,
I
hey
mean
guys, if you guys aren't following private stock, man, my boy's got some sauce, bro. He's got
I
some fucking
appreciate
crazy
it,
ass little
man.
chocolate dogs out, and you're in Houston, right?
Yeah, I'm in Houston.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. Well, I
I,
think you and I talked about jewelry a while back and partnering up on shit like
yeah.
that, and
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure, for
bro,
sure. I'm
we
still doing the jewelry as well, man. But like I was saying, man, you speaking on a topic that nobody really likes to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I always tell people when they first jump in and they want to link up and I want to get in the game. And the first thing I tell them everything about it. Like, yo, don't think you're gonna make money. Yeah, you could produce that one dog, and you can hit a big bag. When you hit, you hit. But when you take the loss, you take the loss.
yeah, man. And look, the while we're on